The foolproof method for shipping art. Specialty packaging. The basic sandwich and wrap technique is perfect for shipping an unframed canvas, but let's expand on the idea to cover framed, textured, framed with glass, multiple canvases, and even reusable packaging. To handle all of these, we are going to construct a frame of foam board around the art. For a framed painting, begin by using the corner pieces that came with your frame if you have them. Then bag the whole thing. Turn your art on its side and line it up with the edge of the foam board to determine how high your frame pieces need to be. Mark it and cut long pieces of foam board. It's fine if the frame you make is slightly deeper than the actual framed art. Please don't try and do this for a frame that has delicate edges. That subject is covered in the book. Assemble your frame pieces around the art and cut them down to fit. You're looking for a nice tight fit here. Use masking tape to hold your foam frame in place, and then use packing tape all around the outside edge. This will secure the frame. Now that you have your custom foam board frame around your art, place it on a large piece of foam board and mark around the edges. Cut 2 boards that match the outside edge, and you have a sandwich that protects the frame. Let's say this frame also has glass. There is really only one way to ship a frame with glass. You need to remove the glass from the frame. For anything under 16 by 20 inches, place the glass on the top layer of your sandwich. Use masking tape on the corners to prevent it from slipping, and then cut another board to match and place it on top. Tape it all up just as you would in the basic method. If your frame is larger, I would suggest investing in a thicker version of foam board so that it's stronger and less likely to give when pressure is applied to it. If you create art that's highly textured, has a delicate surface, or if you're concerned about plastic touching the surface, you can use the same system. Make sure that your foam frame is less than an inch higher than the highest point of your art. In this case, you would not put your art in a bag beforehand. However, you can still wrap the entire sandwich in plastic once it's completed. Now let's tackle a reusable box. Construct a frame just as you would in the previous method. When you add the packing tape, leave one edge free. This will line up with the flap that gives access to the art. When you cut the cardboard for your wrap, you need to leave a longer length at one end of the wrap. This is going to become the flap that opens. It's important to plan this out, as the loose piece of foam frame must end up on the same side as the flap. Wrap as usual, but do not tape around the box just yet. Cut your corners and fold them in. Tape around the box twice to hold your folded flaps down, but make sure that the long flap for the opening remains free. Make double sure that the flap for the opening of the box is lined up with the foam frame that remained loose. And don't forget to write on the flap before taping it down, so that the gallery people know where you want the box to be opened. Then you can tape down the whole thing with packing tape, and you're done. If you would like to ship 2 or more artworks at once, it's like making a puzzle. Start with your largest canvas, and then see if any of the others have measurements in common. You want to try and have stretcher bars lined up as much as possible. It's also important to remember 2 things. 1, always have the canvas side facing another canvas or a piece of foam board. And use cardboard between layers to prevent corners from pressing into another canvas if they are different sizes. This takes some planning, but it will save you from having to make several packages, and it's much less expensive to ship one larger package than several small ones. You will probably end up with gaps where a canvas sticks out over another one. Cut foam board pieces to fit all the gaps. Then just cut 2 pieces that match the overall size of the puzzle to make your sandwich. And now for something completely different. Just kidding. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're feeling confident that you can handle all of your packaging needs. Now go make some wonderful art and change the world one canvas at a time.